really love our next guest. She's been called, and she is one of the most beautiful women in the world. She's turned our heads as CoverGirl's top model. 30 years she was with them, and she's touched our hearts in the classic film Summer of 42 and so many others. Now she writes about her experiences that shaped her career and her personal life in a riveting autobiography called Surviving Myself. Here she is, Jennifer O'Neill.
Thank you for being here. I'll begin with the fact that I'm just 57, not too long ago, but about 3 weeks ago, I was 57 years old, and I'm glad to have made it this far. I have 3 children. I have a daughter 38 years old, and a son 24 years old, and a son 18 years old. You know what they say about women in menopause? We're a Doberman with lipstick. And I just love to tell my 18-year-old that my hormones are bigger than his. I also have 4 grandchildren, 3 grandsons, 7, 8, and 6, and a granddaughter.
That's when I first met Jennifer O'Neill. And now we're celebrating her 60th birthday. And just for fun, I've put together a sneak preview of where she's been and what she's up to now. Of course, we all know Jen as a cover girl.
It's fabulous.
She has graced the covers of magazines like Vogue and Cosmopolitan starting at the age of 15.
Later, a movie star and the face of CoverGirl for 30 years.
Take one international beauty, a famous photographer, and you just know the makeup is CoverGirl.
CoverGirl makes it beautiful. Noctimo makes it clean.
Clean makeup, CoverGirl.
A European friend said to me, "What is it about American women? You never seem to show your age." And I said, "Thank you. You're right."
It's America's look, and America's look is CoverGirl.
Have you noticed a subtle change in your skin? What could mean it's time to change your makeup. Consider replenishing makeup. It's a beautiful change for you and your skin. Who doesn't love a compliment? But when somebody says you look great, it's because the good things you do for yourself show. I try and focus on things that make me better.
Flatter yourself with replenishing makeup and rediscover beautiful skin. CoverGirl, redefining beautiful.
And then there's her international movie career.
Picture after picture?
Yes.
This comfortable old man figured he'd ride right down there and shoot him.
Don't be sarcastic.
Tell me this, when you traveled, is this true? Your dog is not far away, but is it an unusual dog or what?
Oh, well, she's a shepherd. She's a Schutzen-1 dog, the protection dog. She's saved my life a couple of times. The commands are in German. So, heel is Fuß, and kill is Fass. Really pretty close, huh?
Yeah, but if the dog is hard of hearing.
Tonight on The Late Show, gorgeous cover girl Jennifer O'Neill. She'll talk about her glamorous acting career and the movies she's made past and present, from Summer of 42 to the upcoming Red Spider.
Hey, some of you are going to remember my next guest, obviously, from the film Summer of 42. You might also remember her as a beautiful cover girl. Well, right now, we're going to find out about a totally different side of Jennifer O'Neill. Here she is. Pleased to meet you. Thank you. So I guess Summer of 42 was when? How long ago did you do that film?
18 years ago.
18 years? Boy, you let yourself go.
It's no surprise how she stays so fit. Horses, horses, horses. Jen absolutely adores her family. She's a wife and homemaker.
today's show, an incredible look inside actress Jennifer O'Neill's Nashville home. This beautiful old Victorian place's renovations are really stunning. Get some ideas for your house, too.
Expanding her territories, Jen has authored 7 books.
We have deep desires, sweeping thoughts, promises worth keeping.
Your story, I mean, I saw you on Fox, I've seen you on lots of the other talk shows telling your story because, you know, you have a platform. You were in Hollywood.
She's an activist, she's a hero of charitable causes.
We've got to save the children.
3 years ago, their father died of AIDS, and a couple of years ago, their mom, Victoria, started getting sick. At the end of our visit, I took a moment to pray for Loveness.
And this wonderful mother.
And she prayed for me. There is no language barrier in prayer.
An accomplished speaker and expert.
What this center has accomplished in 15 years because of you. But for me, most importantly, the times that I get to spend with teens, to go into high schools or youth groups and churches, speak to them about issues, speak to them about the epidemic of teen suicide today and all the issues that they deal with.
You've been a wife, a mother, and as I just said, a model and an actress. When you look at the industry, though, that you spent so much of your life working in, and you hear this story about this young Brazilian model, what goes through your mind?
It's a travesty. It is so sad to see these girls starving themselves to death. It's odd to me, though, that they couldn't have realized that she was in such desperate need, but it's a good red flag for others to take heed, because your health, you have nothing else once you don't have your health. I believe that the image that is coming off the catwalk is not only quite often unhealthy, but unattainable for the average person.
I especially love our show today. We're talking about the fact that women can be fabulous over 40, and my next guest is just as beautiful and just as busy as ever. You know her, of course, from over 28 feature films, including that spectacular Summer of 42, and from 30 years as a spokesperson for CoverGirl. Please welcome actress Jennifer O'Neill. Hi, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Ever creative, Jennifer has a greeting card line ready to go. And as a producer and host, she's about to launch her TV series, Where Hearts Meet. She's a riot and loves her friends.
Are you ready? Wait, I lost my key and I'll be right back.
In addition, Jennifer has 3 feature films ready for release this year. As time marches on, the then 40-year-olds are now in their 60s, a timeless generation, and Jennifer O'Neill will always be their cover girl.
And rediscover beautiful skin. CoverGirl, redefining beautiful.